Hi everybody, it's Gail from Gail's Bookish Things. This is the mentioned flip through of my illustrating Bible. I talked about it yesterday that I would do a flip through. I want to do this Bible, which is just Psalms and Proverbs, and I'm primarily focusing on like the kind of playful type look on the top with a lot of scrappy bows and the pom-poms and just an assortment of tabs just for the fun of having a theme. I'm kind of all about themes generally. And then here, as you can see in this one, I'm focusing more on the tabs, and there's a few miscellaneous ones. Cute bookmark there from my friend Stacy. But I think what I wanted to do today, it's a Sunday morning and we have an online service soon, so I'm going to do the shorter one for now, which will be just this Psalms and Proverbs Bible. And it's not done. It's not anywhere close to being done, but I wanted to just do what I have so far, and rather than going through a long, lengthy flip through. So I thought this would be good for a minimal amount of time available. And I am having fun with this Vlogtober. By the way, this is day 4. Yeah, day 4 of Vlogtober. And it's been super fun. And when it was first suggested to me, I'm like, oh no, I won't be able to think of ideas for 30 days in a row. But actually, I keep writing them down. I have lots of ideas. And it'll just make me get them done. And I think it's been fun. And I hope you're enjoying this little concentrated uploading of videos, I guess you could say. All right. So my husband bought this for me, I don't know, this past summer. He buys lots of things for me. But sometimes I say, will you buy this for me? Because I don't want to spend my money on it. So it's kind of a joke because he says, it's our money, but then I have this little mini job that I get a little bit of money for. So sometimes I make him pay and sometimes I pay. But anyway, so I think this might have been, I don't know because they're not in order. This is an early entry. I was trying a little bit, some new techniques and kind of putting lots of things together. And then at the top, so maybe I could do more down here later. But now I've kind of just decided I generally fill the page. So I'm not going to tell you what everything is, but there will be a mix of washi tape, stickers. This is from a By the Well for God collection, I believe. My word stickers. I use a lot of my colored pencils. I like the Prismacolor pencils. And sometimes stickies. And this is from a sticker pack from Joann's. So let's just take a look. Okay, so this is from Illustrated Faith, and again, I said I wasn't going to tell you everything, but this printed out really big. I wasn't sure how to adjust it. I still don't know how to do that because I do it from my iPad or phone, but anyway, there's not a lot of places to do that, so I did it here in this big margin, and I really like that effect with these super oversized printouts in the margin. Whoopsie. Okay. Helps if I have it on screen. But you haven't missed anything, I don't think. This was fun. I just looked for deer printables on online. So anyway, I'll try not to comment too much. That's asking a lot of me. But there you go. I'm learning here to do watercolors. I have a little mini set. I'll just back up a second. And this might be my Neo colors, but I like that really neat look where you have different colors, but they kind of flow. I have not mastered how to do that, but I have fun playing with it. And everybody keeps telling me use lots of water, lots of water, lots of water. So I need to do more of that. And I'm thinking of doing a Vlogtober video on just decorating some journal pages prior to writing in them, and maybe we'll do some watercolor there, but I don't know. That's just one of many ideas. My little decoration leaves are getting in the way. This was fun. I liked doing that. I wrote the words like a prayer, and I did the letters and outlined them, and kind of made the prayer sort of hidden, because it, you know, I mean, I don't mind people reading it, but it wasn't just something I wanted to put blatantly out there. Okay, I have to keep checking to make sure this is in frame here. I love deer, so I've had fun adding that element. This is a tab I made from like cheese or butter or something. I saw the deer on there. I can't remember where it came from, but that's something to keep in mind, is look at things differently. If you're looking for ideas of homemade tabs, look at packaging. Maybe part of a magazine cover or page or something. And just anything that like draws your attention. You can say, can I do a tab out of that? Or can I add that to my journal or Bible embellishing? I'll have to keep moving this apparently so it fits. This is from Vicky. And again, cool printable, but I didn't know how to adjust the size. So I know you can do that. I just don't know how to do it. And I like these big cutouts to add. Those are either from Vicky or Erica, and I'm sorry I don't remember which of you, or Stacy, I mean, Vicky or Stacy, I think you guys sent me those, but I can't remember which one of you, and I apologize, but I'm loving those. Thank you for sharing all your fun things. This one was fun, My Soul Thirsts for You. I tried to make this look like water. This is supposed to look like a glass of water. I actually cut that out of Tomoe River paper, trying to make it look a little bit different than this, which is slightly more cream or off-white. And that's white, and I just wanted it to be like a clear glass with cool, refreshing water in it. I mean, you get the idea, you know. So, as I've said, I'm nothing near being any kind of professional, but I do have fun with this. This is just hard to fit this in the way my phone is set up, but we'll just keep going, and I'll try to flip, kind of go back and forth here. Fire, water, abundance. This verse was talking about those different aspects, so I thought that would be fun to illustrate. I had a little bit of trouble with the fire, but I finally like how it turned out. And back this way. This one was just this past August. And then this one, as you can see, is kind of a two-page one. Rejoice, be glad, the Lord is great. Tried the blotchy color there. That was a lot of fun. And then adding the sticker, or not sticker, but the stamp cross elements. And a lot of times here I like to use my big date stamp. It's fun on a small page too, but I think it works really well with this oversized journaling space. And this was just a kind of a fun thing I did. I think I used the Neo colors again. I used these distress inks that were like in a dauber kind of thing. I generally stick to the same stuff, like my colored pencils, some markers, and occasionally my stamps. I just always go to what's quick. It's just the way I'm wired, and if I have to get stuff out or clean up a lot of things, I don't tend to grab it, or if I don't see it readily. But when I do use my stamps and ink pads, I really have fun with it. But I just, like I said, I just tend to be like, okay, get it on paper, be done with it. This is from For the Love of Paper. It was a big book that had all kinds of papers in it. And Sarah Martinez used a similar one from the pad on one of her journals. And I thought, what a neat idea to put paper in this big margin space. I used actually a different undersea one than the one she selected. I probably like the one she used a little bit better, but I still think this is super cool. And just talked about the ocean teeming with life. Sometimes with the journaling, it's fun to like just pick up on a phrase like I did there and journal that. Sometimes it's lighthearted and just a playful entry because I think the words are fun, or I think of an image that I want to put on paper that seems like it would be fun to do. And then other times it has a little more of a deeper tone, more serious, maybe more contemplative. Not serious in a bad way, but just something that really hits me deeply. So kind of just depends on the mood or what stands out to me when I decide to do one of these journal entries, Bible entries, I mean. This was in anticipation of my most recent grandson. His name is Beckham. This was made before he was born, so I put in a little ultrasound picture of him. And now he's almost, oh gosh, bad grandma moment. I don't know if he is 3 months or is about to be 3 months, but he's a cutie, as they all are. Haven't had an ugly one yet. I always say that about my kids. Like, I don't make ugly kids. So, anyway. And then this, I was trying to make a kind of a stormy sky. He covers the sky with clouds. He supplies the earth with rain and makes grass grow in the hills. That was pretty recently done, too. Let's see, yeah, September. So, you know, my art technique isn't perfect, but it's super fun to do. And I love rain, as I had mentioned, and I liked focusing on the idea of rain in that passage, or a cloudy sky, which is funny because you don't even see clouds in that picture, but there are clouds if it's looking like that. A lot of times these little fabric bookmark things want to come off. These shorter ones, I have a little harder time keeping on the page. A lot of times I'll washi tape them on. The wider ones seem to do a little better, but inevitably, and as I say that, I don't know that I have done it. Looks like these are all just kind of stuck in there, but a lot of times, I should say, I feel like they need the washi. Maybe it's in my other Bible. I add the washi one. Yeah, like here. So if you use these, you might find it less annoying to just washi tape them in. And by annoying, I mean that they keep falling out and then you forget what you were trying to mark. So I do like to do that, but honestly, didn't do it as much here as I thought. This one is at least kind of tight-fitting, but I don't know. They flop around a lot. I love how it looks, but I don't like that they fall and move around. This was a really fun one, and I will just talk about this very briefly, but I liked that I filled the page. I used all kinds of elements. Stacy sent me these and these and these, and I had this from a scrapbook set. I bought these stickers. I think I've used those all up. Really like them. Again, from Stacy with the sunflowers. It's just really collagey looking. I added a sealing wax stamp here with a bee on it. So this verse is talking about gracious words are like a honeycomb. So I picked up on the yellow and black and flowers and bees and honeycomb, and kind words are free. That was from like one of those scrapbook themed packs where you have tabs and tags and things like that, as well as cardstock and scrapbook paper. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. And then I tried to embellish the tag there a little bit, or the tab, I mean, with the little sticky pearls and washi. So I like that effect. That was a really fun one. They don't all look like that. And, you know, they're just for fun and just to be an expression of my heart to God. And so it doesn't need to look perfect, and it doesn't need to look like everybody else's. But this was inspired by my friend from Sweden. I believe it was her Bible entry that she did, and I tried to take that same kind of look. Hers is much better, but she's Bible Inspiration, by the way, on Instagram. And Bible is spelled B-I-B-E-L because it's Swedish. So anyway, she's got beautiful pages. You need to go check her out. I think that's it. That's it all for now anyway. In my illustrating Bible, Psalms and Proverbs. And if you're interested in getting one for yourself, this was the New International Version. And it's by Dayspring. So I hope you liked seeing that. Maybe appropriate for a Sunday to take a look at some scripture portions. Not that we have to do it that way, but kind of the timing worked out well. When I have a little bit more time to do this flip through, we will do this. And I'll probably put that one on like the fast thing so you don't like fall asleep watching or have several cups of coffee while you're watching, because it'll be a little bit longer. This one is not so full. So it was more brief, and I'm not forgetting to show all my journals, our traveler's notebooks, and folios. That will be soon. So thanks everybody for watching and commenting, and hope you have a great what's left of the weekend. We'll see you real soon.